Hey guys, Carlo here, and I just wanted to share something with all of you. I was recently asked, Carlo, I want to become an Instagram star, an influencer, a vlogger, a YouTuber, a content creator, but I only want to use a phone. Do I need to buy the top tier iPhone that will set me back like 50,000, 80,000, 100,000 pesos to be able to become a good content creator? My answer to that? Nope, you do not. You can actually use smartphones that are selling for less than 30,000 pesos as long as it has all the capabilities that you would need especially on the video and the photography side. One of those devices is this one. This is the OPPO Reno 3 Pro, and in today's video, we're going to take a closer look at what this bad boy can do. This is the main thesis of today's video. The mobile videography and photography capabilities of smartphones below 30,000 has dramatically increased through the years. And if you need a device that will just allow for you to be able to create digital content, those devices are more than enough for your needs. You do not need to spend 50, 80, 100,000 pesos on a content creation device, especially if you are starting out. Enter the OPPO Reno 3 Pro. OPPO has been in the Philippines for several years now, and they actually started the moniker the selfie expert. However, throughout the years, they have evolved into an amazing company that offers excellent products such as this, especially if you're looking into becoming a content creator with your smartphone. Now, I won't go through the motions anymore of unboxing it because you've probably seen it on other channels. Instead, I will double down on the capabilities of the device for you guys today. So what is so special about this device? What is so special about the OPPO Reno 3 Pro? It is all about the camera. The main shooter is a 64 megapixel camera with a 1.8 aperture. It's also equipped with a 13 megapixel telephoto lens, 2.4 aperture. The great thing about it is that it also has an 8 megapixel ultra-wide angle lens, 109 degrees field of view, and it also has a 2 megapixel depth camera for those creamy bokeh shots that you guys want to use for your Instagram. Now, for low light shots, the OPPO Reno 3 Pro comes equipped with night mode. All you have to do is to swipe to that particular mode and then take your shot, and you'll be able to get better photos despite the low light condition. It also has an automatic ultra dark mode, which triggers depending on what is the lighting condition. Now, very quickly at this point in the vlog, I'd like to zero in on some of the shots that I was able to take with the OPPO Reno 3 Pro and go over them with you. So the first shot is a picture of an off-white sneaker that I have in my collection. Now, take a look at the level of detail that the shot is able to take in. You can actually see the grains of the suede material that's on the upper part of the shoe, and you can see the detail of the leather and the stitching on that green arrow. You can even read shoelaces very well. It's detailed beautifully, and the colors produced are actually okay. It's a bit saturated, but nothing you can't fix on Instagram or whatever photo editing tool that you have at your disposal. Now, let's take another look at a photo of the same shoe, but with portrait mode on. Now, as you guys can see, the tongue is a little bit clipped. There is blur bleeding into it, and that's unavoidable sometimes if you are using smartphone cameras. Everything else considered though, it is a pretty good shot. Now, the next shot is another sneaker. So this one is from Louis Vuitton, something that Virgil Abloh created. It's the same thing. I wanted to highlight that it's able to take in the little bits of detail in the fine suede material that you see on the purple part of the upper, how finely detailed Vuitton is written at the back, and you can clearly see all the elements and the colors of the shoe highlighted as well by the blurred background. Now I want to show you the different types of zooming and zooming out that you can take with the camera. So this is a standard shot taken outside my balcony. You can see the building. Again, this is your normal shot. Color reproduction is okay. The blues are good. The greens are nice. Overall, happy with the photo. Now, if you zoom in, which is the first step, you can see more details of the building. And then if you do the ultimate like zoom in function, then you can actually see a lot of detail inside the windows. If you actually pinch to zoom, which I won't do anymore, you can actually see some people outside or inside their windows. Now, one of the best features of the camera is the ultra-wide lens. And as you guys can see in this particular shot, you get a beautiful landscape photo of the building, the blue sky, the white fluffy clouds, and then the colors of the different roofs of the buildings down below in San Juan. Now, this particular shot was taken without night mode, so it's a shot of my favorite sculpture or art toy here at home featuring Goku and Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Now, if you use night mode, it actually illuminates the photo very well. It takes out a lot of the shadow, especially on the body and the face of Goku and Vegeta. The color production is also much better, as you guys can see with the two shots. This is a normal shot without night mode of the toy shelf that I have here at the YouTube studio. You can barely see any of the Batmans at the top as well as Luke Skywalker. But if you turn on night mode, it actually shows a lot of the details of the two Batmans as well as Luke with the Porg on the upper part of the shelf. You can also see that the two bear bricks of Joker as well as Harley Quinn have better lighting, more detail, which is kind of amazing considering I just pressed like one button to shift to night mode and you get such a better shot. By the way, a few more random shots taken with the camera. This is a macro shot of my Seiko Bape watches that we were able to get from Japan. As you guys can see, the color of the Bape camo on the dial looks amazing. The details, all there, really awesome. If you take a look at this shot, this is a picture of a sneaker shelf with different Yeezys. Like what I keep mentioning earlier with the suede part, you can actually still see all the details, the different textures of the different midsoles, be it that wavy midsole of the brown shoe on the upper right corner, the boost on the black sneaker on the upper rightmost shoe, the 4D material used by the sneaker on the upper left, and the different sneakers that you guys can see down below. And lastly, this is just a shot of one of my other favorite art statues in my YouTube studio, which is One Punch Man's Saitama. So how about selfies? The OPPO Reno 3 Pro packs a 44 dual punch hole with depth of field camera setup. So you get a portrait 10 megapixels effect with good bokeh if you do that. And this is awesome, it also has front-facing ultra dark mode. So here are a couple of selfies that I took. This is me with the Infinity Gauntlet raised, playing around with it, just showing you guys what it can do. The beautification mode here, I think, is on a low setting, so my face is ridiculously smooth in this shot, hiding all the flaws. This is me, just woke up, literally got out of bed, went to the balcony, took a quick selfie to take a look at the capabilities of the selfie camera. This is a shot of me and the wife during our daily workout. So as you guys can see, when it comes to photography, be it using the primary camera setup here at the back or the front-facing camera, the OPPO Reno 3 delivers amazingly well. So if you want a camera primarily for taking Instagram shots or taking photos for your blog, this one does really well. And again, it won't cost you as much as a flagship device, which is somewhere around 50 to 100,000 pesos. Now, the fun part. Let's check out the video capabilities of the OPPO Reno 3 Pro. So what I'll be doing now is I'm actually going to switch over to the OPPO Reno 3 Pro and use the video capabilities of this to be able to continue the rest of the vlog. So at this point onwards, all the shots, all the video that you guys will see until the very end will be taken with the OPPO Reno 3 Pro. Excited? I am. Okay everyone, so I'm now using the camera of the OPPO Reno 3 Pro. This is the front-facing camera, so this is the dual punch hole settings. Now before putting on the camera, I tinkered around with it. You can actually set it to 4K, you can set it to 1080, you can set it to 720. There are options as well for the FPS settings if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure though if this is the 180 60 FPS for the front facing, but I'll definitely try that with the rear facing camera in a bit. And there are also different functionalities as well for slow motion, which we'll tackle in a couple of minutes. Now, overall, if you're wondering why the audio is great, I still have my microphone attached, which is the Rode Go Mic Pro. I think that's one of the essential things that you need if you are going to be a content creator. But the great thing about this particular phone is that it still has an audio jack. So it is so easy to use microphones because you don't need to get like any of those annoying cable converters that you need to get if your phone, for example, uses USB-C or if it uses the Lightning port. Now, what I'll do is I'll shift the camera and use the rear camera so you guys get the feel for what you can get, the quality of the video that you'd get if we use the primary lenses. Okay, so we're now using the primary lenses at the back of the phone. The only disadvantage of this particular setup is that I don't get to see my face. So I don't know if I'm framing it properly. But there are, solutions to that, and we'll tackle that maybe in a different video. But as you guys can see, this is the quality. You can take a look at the background, you take a look at the color reproduction, how everything looks. We'll talk about it in a bit when I review the footage. But yeah, just so you guys get the vibe and a feel for the video. Now what I'll do is I'll hold onto it from the back. We'll do a quick studio tour just so you guys get a better idea of the capabilities of the camera. Okay, so if you're wondering why the stabilization was good, it actually has an ultra steady mode. So if you want to take like smooth B-roll shots, if you want to take shots of products, or if you want to take more, I don't know, like cinematic moving shots, then you can actually take advantage of that particular feature of the camera. If you ask me, when it comes to like basic video content creation, basic photography, if you want to start up as a YouTuber or a content creator or a blogger, I really feel that the OPPO Reno 3 Pro is one of the best devices that you guys can pick up for under 30,000 pesos. It's great bang for your buck, great value for your money, and if you can't afford it yet, you can actually opt to get the OPPO Reno 3, which sells for a little less than 20,000 pesos. Now, obviously, we just don't buy phones for taking videos and taking shots, and some people use it for playing Mobile Legends and gaming. Now, personally, I stopped playing Mobile Legends already, but I am super hooked on NBA 2K20. Maybe because I can't watch any NBA games with the current COVID crisis and pandemic because it is suspended, but I love playing NBA 2K. And that's the main game that I play on the OPPO Reno 3 Pro. So how is the gaming experience on the OPPO Reno 3 Pro? Well, overall, it's okay. It's good. I mean, it's not the very best. I really feel that ultimately the 3 Pro is still built primarily 100% more for the camera, but it doesn't sacrifice too much on the performance, and the gaming is still okay. I've been playing NBA 2K on this for quite a while now, and I'm very happy with the overall feel and the overall performance. But again, it is primarily a phone that you buy for content creation because the investment of OPPO is on the camera setup. The camera from the front, the cameras as well at the back. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed our video for today. It's going to be a pain to edit all of this because of the different cameras that I use, but hopefully it will be worth the effort. And as usual, I hope you're all doing fine. Peace, God bless. What's up? Boom.